Now I have to take up system of resistors connected in parallel. Resistors in parallel. Two or more than two resistors connected at both ends. Two or more than two resistors connected at both ends are said to be in parallel. Are said to be in parallel. Okay. Yesterday I did show when the resistors are connected in parallel, they appear like ladder. They appear like a ladder. So I'll show here the parallel connection of three resistors. The circuit below shows yes, very correct. Shows three resistors connected in parallel. Three resistors connected in parallel. First resistor, second resistor, third resistor. So all these three resistors are connected at both the ends. Starting end of all three resistors connected to one common point here. Finishing end of all the three resistors are connected to one common point here. So let this be R1, be R2, and this be R3. How many cells are to be shown here? That is your choice. You can show one cell, two cell, three cells. You don't think that sir has shown three cells, I too have to show three cells only. This is key. This is battery. R3. Right. Now plus here, minus here. Say the current supplied by this battery of V volts is I ampere. When this current enters at this common point here, when this current enters at this common point, it will find three paths. First path here, second path here, third path here. And it will divide into three paths like this. In first path, say current is I1 ampere. In second path, say current is I2 ampere. In the third path, say the current is I3 ampere. Again when all the three currents enter at this common point, they will add up now. They will add up to what? The total current I, which is here. How much current battery supplies, that much current it will receive back. So at the point of division I ampere, at the point of addition also I ampere. So in parallel circuits, what happens? In parallel circuits, the total current entering at the junction will divide into all the paths. So make a point here. Total current entering the junction divides into all the paths, divides into all the paths. Connected to it. It means what? Junction. Connected to the junction. Connected to the junction. Second point, potential difference across all the resistors in parallel remains same. Potential difference across all the resistors in parallel remains same. In series circuit, what happened? In series circuits, the current was same in all the resistors and the potential difference was different. But here, current will divide. That means current value will be different in all the resistors and the potential difference across all the resistors will remain the same. So this is the main difference between series and parallel circuits. Okay. Next, we'll take the effective resistance of parallel resistors. Parallel resistors. Let R1, R2 and R3 be connected in parallel across a battery of potential difference V volts as shown in figure below. As shown in figure below. R1, R2 and R3 in parallel. To measure current, you can connect one ammeter. Not compulsory, but you can connect if you want. And to measure potential difference here across all the three resistors, you can connect one voltmeter. Say the potential difference of source is V volts and it supplies current I ampere. Current through resistor R1 is I1 ampere. Current through resistor R2 is I2 ampere. Current through resistor R3 is I3 ampere. Let us call this as junction X and this as junction Y. At junction X, this is V volts. Potential difference of the battery is V volts. V in circle is voltmeter. V in circle is voltmeter. Writing V in circle is different. Writing bare V is different. At junction X, current I divides into I1, I2 and I3. That is, I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. I1 plus I2 plus I3. Since all the resistors are connected in parallel, the potential difference across them is the same. Therefore, current through R1 by Ohm's law, I1 is equal to V by R1. Current through R2, I2 is equal to V by R2. Current through resistor R3, that is I3 is equal to V by R3. Substituting I1, I2 and I3 in equation 1, we get I is equal to V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. In the equation for I, V is common. Taking V common outside, inside the bracket we get 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Taking 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 as 1 by Rp, the expression for current I becomes V into 1 by Rp. So we'll write here where 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. And Rp is effective resistance of all the resistors connected in parallel.